For Ampthill, there are wholesale changes as well. Most of them forced. 5 of Ampthill's top performers this season have been dual-registered Saracens players and are therefore ruled out of tonight's encounter. So Paul Turner has had to make 9 changes as well to his starting 15, which lost to Jersey 2 weeks ago. It means Ampthill's halfbacks, Louis Grimmelby and Will Porter, are playing together for the first time, with Porter making his debut for the club. The centre pairing, Tavita Halafonua and Jared Sage, are also new to playing together, at least for the first time this season. Their pack is a little bit more used to each other. They are more familiar. A few changes there as well. Saracens go to ground, 15 metres out. The heave cry goes round. How long those lungs have waited to be used in this scenario. And Saracens using it to good effect. Davis now lights the ball. Back to Crossdale.
Scrum advantage.
Davis picks and goes. 4 tries this season for the sniping scrum half, and Saracens will be over. Nick Tompkins gets this Monday night celebration of rugby started. Another chance for Saracens from short range. Itoje pulls it down and the red and black shirts knit together. George has it at the back. Now peels off, and Jamie George power punches his way over. Second try for Saracens, off the power maul again. This time, Jamie George.
You don't want to give teams like Ampthill a sniff really in that first 20 minutes, and it's important to try and keep that scoreboard ticking over. And thankfully the lads have got 2 on the board there. To be honest with you, defending down in this area of the field's probably better for Ampthill. But when you have Billy Vinapolo off the back of the scrum like that, onto Nick Tompkins, who again is just so strong in the contact, and he goes over again.
Second try of the contest for Nick Tompkins, and yeah, off that inviting position. And this time it's Alex Humphrey. So Ampthill set, maroon and gold shirts start to weevil their way inwards. And Saracens splintering, and Ampthill onto the line, get a try. They have sucked up punch after punch, and now they punch back. And there is Sid Blackmore with it at the back. Davies back to Vunipola. Good step from the number 8. Just slips out the back. Mako almost tidies up. Now Itoje, and back inside Farrell. Then Vincent Koch, and this is lovely from Saracens. Worked along to Elliot Daly. Super defence from Ampthill. Davies and Vincent Koch. Now Ampthill well set, so what can Saracens pick up? And they find Sean Maitland to run it in. 4th try from Saracens. George. Joel Kapoku. And now breaking back to this way, Alec Davies, and Sean Maitland will run in again. A carbon copy, and Davies' alertness bringing the score. Sean Maitland finishing it off. And this time, Owen Farrell gets it right. 4 from 5 for Saracens' fly half in the first half. Farrell wants to go wide, and Ali Crossdale is lurking here, and Crossdale cleanly takes it. Crossdale sides in. Saracens opening up the second period with a scorching try.
He just had to keep the ball in 2 hands. He was looking to try and keep it alive and take them on, and that's exactly what you want from your wingers. And unfortunately, like I said, the offload just didn't go to hand.
Tompkins again in the midfield, just taking it as first receiver, and the drive is good. Jackson Ray missed out, so Farrell goes up to the backs, and Obutoyimbo is lurking, coming into the line, the fullback, and touching down. Obutoyimbo at his best. The injection of speed from Saracens is flying number 15. Owen Farrell from wide outs, and no problems again. Farrell good from the tee. It's a good afternoon for Saracens number 10. Kicking boots well and truly packed.
But he was definitely just as keen to come back on.
Linguistic skills aside, the rugby language is going to be played out here for the next moments, and Saracens though won't be looking to give them the ball. They are looking to go over with brute force, and that is exactly what they do. Wollstonecroft to Swinson. Well, when the times have been hard this season for Saracens, Swinson has been performing, and now with 20 minutes left to play, he'll be a key part of this rolling maul, and Saracens again looking threatening and again crossing the line. Tom Wollstonecroft with a second. So after his time in Japan, Alex Good returns to be a Saracens point scorer. Lovely conversion of Tom Wollstonecroft's second try. Inviting position for Ampthill. Porter, again, the scrum is solid. Greene will be to the line, and Halafanua. All Saracens' eyes watching the big outside centre for Ampthill. Now Porter goes for his forward pack again. He wants more runners round the corner.
This crossfield kick looks on again.
Or a Jaffe. Change of direction from the scrum half. Grimmelby puts it in behind. Alex Day goes back, and Obatoyimbo lets it go over his head. Ampthill get their second score. Spencer Sutherland has grabbed an opportunistic try. Jackson Ray off the top. Day. Tompkins around the back from Morris, and Alex Good now opens up. The wind in his hair again. Sean Maitland. Obatoyimbo steps and then sees the space and gives it on to Ali Crossdale, and that is a final flourish from Saracens of real class. Good across to Tompkins. Again, there's been so much space for Tompkins to work with this afternoon, and hasn't he made the most of every chance he's had?
I can't believe Baz hasn't given man of the match, to be honest.
It was a close call. It was a close call. I should have put it out to the Twitter people.
Sean Raffel. Obatoyimbo and Tompkins again. Does he have something left in the locker? Steps, goes. Crossdale on his inside, and then the two players linking up nicely. Two of the best this evening, no doubt about it. Good onto Wollstonecroft, and then Sean Maitland. It's out for Don Morris, and Don Morris signs off. 69 points to 12 in the end for Saracens. 10 tries scored in all. 2 for Ampthill, and they put themselves about the place, didn't they? My goodness, especially in the first half, where they really tested Saracens. But Saracens came through, and they have climbed up to second position in the league table. They've overhauled Doncaster Knights, but still Ealing Trailfinders out in front. A game in advance, or advantage for Ealing, that must be said, but 5 points ahead on the score. But Saracens in a playoff position for the first time in the league. That slow, sluggish start to the season has been put to bed, and